Late in the year 2000, Masashi Kishimoto posed a question to Shonen Jump readers. What if some kids with the power of tiny atomic bombs took a test? The test is simple. Answer 10 questions before time runs out, and if you get caught cheating 5 times, then you and your team are disqualified, doomed to be getting the lowest rank of ninja for another year.
Naruto's Chunin exam arc is generally regarded as one of the best parts of the series, and with good reason. While much of that praise might come from the incredible fights and character progression, the exam's written test is often overlooked, much like Naruto and company's homework they never complete, as they're off living their dreams of becoming ninjas. But fortunately, what their ninja training didn't give them in school smarts, it made up for in street smarts that they took advantage of to the fullest. We decided on 3 criteria to evaluate each cheater on: how noticeable their cheating method was, how effective their method was at getting the needed information, and how realistic it was that they could actually set up and use it on the test. We then weighted the scores based on importance, giving extra points for strategies that are easy to hide, since that's the primary point of the test, while also deciding that even though the usability of some may have been practically non-existent, they did still canonically work and therefore shouldn't be fully dismissed on that alone, giving a maximum of 40 points for noticeability, 20 for effectiveness, and 10 for setup and usability, combining for a theoretical max score of 70 points per examinee.
So with that all explained, let's jump in with our list.
Starting us off, by far the worst cheater with a 4 in hideability, an 11 in effectiveness, and a 0 in usability is Tenten's Sealing Mirror technique. What do you think about this plan, Ian?
Stupid. Dumb. I literally don't know how she could have possibly thought that this would work. The only thing dumber than this is the proctors that didn't see it. Apparently, the Academy thought that Lee was supposed to be the hopeless loser of the squad, but guess what? It's Tenten. Absolutely helpless. I can't believe she even managed to become a ninja if this was her big brain play. She got some info to Lee, which is about the strat's only plus, but how did Lee even know where to look for it? That's right. She put a big as hell mirror on the ceiling of the silent test room. At least if Guy Sensei did this, he could play it off with his pure charisma and charm. Actually, now that I think about this makes perfect sense that she will learn this from Guy Sensei, because he's a freaking idiot. I swear to God, if I was him, I'd retire forever as soon as I heard about this. Springtime of youth? More like springtime of being a terrible teacher. And what's going on with him and Kakashi? I mean, God, just
In the 10th spot, we've got Naruto. His refusing to cheat strategy came in with a 14 in hideability, a 0 in effectiveness, and a 10 in usability, giving him a 24 overall.
Should we really be ranking Naruto on this list? I mean, he didn't technically cheat. He didn't even answer a single question.
That's true, but what he did do is draw a bunch of attention to both himself and Hinata by talking at what is essentially a normal volume for an extended period of time while trying to decide if he wanted to cheat or not. He made no progress whatsoever, upped his risk of being thrown out of the exams considerably, and still managed to rank higher than Tenten. Coming in 9th, we've got Gaara's Sand Eye technique. With a 10 in hideability, a 12 in effectiveness, and a 9.5 in usability, he has the first score that's vaguely respectable at 31.5. While he does manage to collect all the information he needs, it's hard to argue that no one would catch this.
So, just to get this straight, he makes an eyeball, and it's sand. It's a sand eyeball. And then he crushes the sand eyeball, and it turns back into sand. Then, after all that, the sand flies all over the room, gets in somebody's actual eyeballs, and then it reforms back into its original sand eyeball so that he can copy off their test.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't really think this is a good idea.
In the 8th spot, we've got Hinata's Hide My Test Under My Elbow so Naruto can copy its strat. With a 6 in hideability, a 20 in effectiveness, and a 10 in usability, it's coming in at just about 50% with a total score of 36.
It's a tale as old as time. You see your magical warrior love interest sweating bullets, panicked, about to piss himself because he has to actually use his brain for the first time in months, and you have the tools to help. You could be the heroine on his quest for greatness, power, and passion. Is this truly cheating, or is it extending an olive branch? An olive branch of love. I think we've all been here before, right?
I don't think I have.
Maybe. Maybe it's just a matter of respect. What matters most is that we've all been there. right? Putting yourself in peril for the thrills and excitement of young love.
I'm pretty sure that's not it. It's just cheating. And not even good cheating at that.
Alright, I see. Like Hinata, you too suffer from the folly of youth and lack a deeper understanding of the world. Don't worry, the river of time comes for us all. I'm sure that you'll get there soon, buddy. Let's just get on to the next point.
Wait, but we haven't even agreed that she's cheating yet.
We're a little ways into the rankings now, so I think it's time to ask, why did that Norma guy get tossed?
Because he cheated.
Yeah, obviously, but how did he cheat?
Poorly.
I know, okay, you're right, that's true, but what exactly was he doing?
Cheating poorly.
I'll cheat on you, you piece of Dog boy.
Yeah, okay, so in 7th place we have Kiba with an 18 in hideability, an 8 in effectiveness, and a 10 in usability for a total matching Hinata's at 36. Even though no one else can understand what Akamaru is saying, it's still going to be pretty clear that something is going on.
Sure, but do you want to be the asshole who calls out the guy with the service animal? This is a stressful situation. Akamaru is just helping Kiba keep his head clear.
I guess not, but even if Akamaru can communicate with Kiba effectively, do you really think the dog can actually understand the answers well enough to transfer them over?
Yeah, I think he can understand them better than Kiba does.
Damn, man. That's harsh but fair. Landing right in the middle of the pack, Kankuro's puppeteering strategy hits us with a 24 in hideability, 17 in effectiveness, and a 1 in usability, giving him a 42 overall. What are your thoughts, Ian?
Alright, how did he get the puppet proctor out there? Like, literally, that's impossible, right? There's no believable way. This is even less likely than 1010's mirrors, okay? At least that, she trucks it, and then they're up there or whatever. But a whole new guy? How did he get him a chair, Anutsu? They knew how many proctors there would be. They wouldn't bring an extra. Where did it come from?
You want to know what I think?
Yes! Tell me how you think they caught it.
I think it's time for number 5. At number 5, we've got Ino. Her mind control technique, while not the most efficient, still brought her to a respectable position. With a 28 in hideability, a 9 in effectiveness, and a 10 in usability, giving her a 47 overall. Honestly though, I'm surprised they didn't call an ambulance for her or something. When she takes over someone's body, she just goes down. I'd be worried that she died.
To be fair to the rest of the exam, it didn't really seem like they cared if anybody died or not. I wonder if that would have been a first for them. You know, a death during the written exam?
Unless someone's committing Sudoku no Jutsu via paper cut due to the stress.
Oh my god, did you mean... Never mind. Who got 4th?
Shino just missed out on the top 3 with a 30 in hideability, a 12 in effectiveness, and a 9.5 in usability, giving him a grand total of 51.5.
Honestly, this was a pretty good tactic. Bugs are gross. I don't want to look at bugs, and neither did the proctors. Hopefully.
And even if somebody did notice the bugs, how do you tie that back to Shino? They'd sooner throw out the smelliest ninja in the room for attracting a bunch of gross flies.
Yeah, it is a cartoon after all, so I guess that could be canon. Wait, you don't think...
Normie guy? He didn't actually cheat at all. He deserves a second chance!
We have to get Masashi Kishimoto on the line now! Normie guy deserves justice!
Neji is going to grab the coveted bronze medal with his Byakugan. A perfect 10 in usability and 20 in effectiveness gets him within spitting distance at the top spot. But the unsightly bulging veins around his eyes lose him some points on the hideability front, making his final score a nice round 60.
Honestly, it's hard to find any flaws in Neji's strategy, much less imagine anyone having done better than him. All he did was have eyes. In order to place better than Neji, it seems like someone else would have to have had a pretty similar ability. Oh, right. Speaking of... So, why is Sasuke ranked higher than Neji again? They're basically the same ability.
Well, while Sasuke dropped a few points on effectiveness since he can't really pre-screen what the person he's copying is writing, he gained 6 points over Neji on hideability because...
Because you thought Neji was hideous.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, a literal hideous beast in child form.
No, it's just
In actual eldritch horror.
You're not listening to me.
A face that only an equally grotesque mother could love.
Now, I never said...
An inhuman monstrosity of unequaled proportions?
No, stop it,
Okay, and I quote this, facial abomination brought upon this earth that's beyond the redemption of even Jesus Christ himself, right? That's what you said? I am pretty sure that's what you said to me in private in a way that you thought I'd never relay this information to anyone. That's right, right?
No, it's just the more subtle change to Sasuke's eyes makes it more difficult to tell that he's cheating.
Okay. But why does Neji's face do that?
I know, right? In the number 1 spot, we've got a ninja that I didn't even remember, but he completely dominated the competition. Hidden Sound Ninja Dosu and his Listen Really Well technique absolutely flattened the competition with a completely imperceptible 40 in height ability, a very solid 15 in effectiveness, and a 10 in usability. He actually comes within spitting distance of a perfect score with a 65 overall.
He homes in his ears on his target and listens to the length of their pencil strokes to flawlessly determine and copy what they've done. How he's able to decipher the writing of a specific other ninja while in a room filled with writing ninja, let alone determine that that person actually had the right answers, is anyone's guess. But you can't argue with the incredible effectiveness of his technique.
But how does he know if the answers are right?
Shut up! That's how!
So now that we've successfully determined the best cheater in the Chunin exams, I think there's really only one question left. Did Hinata cheat to get her answers?
No, Hinata is a perfect angel and would never cheat on a test.
Yeah, but the test was super hard. Even Sasuke, the top student of the year, admitted he didn't know a single answer. Besides, Hinata could have easily used her Byakugan just like Neji did, so I don't think it's completely unfair to say that she probably cheated.
Yeah, but Hinata is a perfect angel and would never cheat on a test.
She literally tried to give Naruto the answers!
Perfect. I'm glad that we worked out that Hinata is a perfect angel and would never cheat on a test. Hey everyone, thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you liked what we did, stick around, go ahead and subscribe. Like and leave a comment if you want to, let us know what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, I hope that I'll see you all next time.